So this Taurus G3 is a $250 gun, and the design is really good. It's a really good gun. I really like it. But you have to look at what is done to keep the price low. It's made in Brazil, so that might have something to do with it. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what manufacturing costs are down there in Brazil. I haven't researched it. So it's made in Brazil. The design is pretty straightforward. Again, it's a good design. It's a reliable design. Everything's good to go. I really like the handgun, but you have to wonder, okay, what did they do to make the price point low enough for a $250 retail price? Now, keep in mind, $250 was the retail price of this thing. So, kind of, if you work backwards, I paid a store $250. So that means the store had to have a profit on it. Granted, most outdoor stores, they don't have a huge profit on guns. They really don't. So the store had to purchase it from a distributor. And the distributor got it from the factory or whatnot, or the importer, or whatever source it was. So every step in the chain to get this thing from the factory to my hands, they require a little bit of a profit to stay in business. So did it cost $250 to make this? Heck no. It probably costs substantially less per gun to make this thing. So you have to wonder, okay, did they skimp on anything? Well, the one thing I think that they've done more cheaply on, which is fine. I mean, something's got to give with these guns. It really is. And it's the finish work. So we're just going to look at the finish on this thing and kind of compare it to HK VP9 here that I've had for a longer period of time. I haven't had this too long. Took it out to a few range visits, and I haven't torture tested it or beat the heck out of it or did anything like that. So I'll just kind of show you, and hopefully it shows up on video with the lighting that I have. Let's look at the barrel hood first. Let's see if I can get it to kind of show up. There's the finish on the barrel hood. And there you go. The barrel hood is fine itself. It's just there's the finish wear on it. If you look up, there's a little bit of finish wear on the top of the slide here. A little bit of finish wear happening right here. I don't know if that's showing up on camera or not. There you go. There's a little bit of it right there. And there's a little bit finish wear going on right there so far. There really isn't any finish on the plastic, the polymer, as of yet. It's a pretty strong polymer. But, so there's definitely some finish wear going on. And here's the barrel right here. Closer so maybe you can see it. And there's the finish work, or the finish on the barrel. So what does that mean? Doesn't really mean much anything, but it's just I think the Taurus guns are going to show a lot more wear sooner than you would normally expect. And I'm just talking the finish wear. So if you're going to buy one of these, and I'll show you here, this is a VP9 I've had for considerably longer. Put more rounds downrange on it. Did stuff like shot it with a comp on it for a while and did a whole bunch of different stuff with it. But here's the finish wear on this. You can see the barrel right there. There's a little bit of finish wear on it up close. You can see the difference right there. There's really no, there's a little tiny bit of wear, like right here on the trigger guard where I had light and all that stuff, and a little bit of tiny bit of wear on the rail where I threw some accessories on at some point. Tiny little bit of wear from magazine changes, but I've had considerably more rounds put through this than this. I don't have an exact round count on these. I'm sorry, I just didn't keep track of it, so I can't tell you. The other thing, the magazines, here's 17 round magazine right here. This is a Metgar mag, so you can see some wear marks there. Right here, it's kind of wearing down on this side as well, just showing some wear marks. Compare this to HK mag. Again, there's the wear mark right there on the HK mag. I've had this for considerably longer. And you just kind of see the difference in wear on these things. So it's nothing wrong with the Taurus at all. Just know that if you're going to buy a Taurus and think you're going to keep it in pristine condition and shoot it and use it, it's not going to happen. I haven't started conceal carrying this. Once I do, once I find a good Kydex holster and I start carrying this off duty, which I am going to, I think this is a perfect gun to carry, especially once I can get the sights chained out and throw some good either fiber optic or night sights on there. This thing's going to show a lot of wear. It's going to show a lot of wear, and that's fine. A gun that you carry and use, I'm not too worried about, you know, the wear on it. It doesn't need to look pretty. It just has to work really good and be accurate. So just wanted to show that to you. These things will start to wear, and that's a Taurus thing. And it's not just Taurus. I should say a lot of budget guns, their finish, it starts to wear off quicker, and it is what it is. I'm not too worried about the properties of the finish too much. I take care of my guns. I keep them oiled, all that good stuff. Just something I wanted to show. So anyway, there it is. Just for those that are maybe kind of curious. The parts themselves, I haven't noticed any issues with the parts themselves. And I'm not talking about finish wear, but just is there any spalling or anything like that? I haven't noticed anything. In fact, here, I'll just take it apart while I'm thinking about it here. But I'll show you the interior here. So there's your recoil block right in there. Right here, that's that piece right there. Back towards your trigger group. Everything seems to be, I mean, there's finish wear, but again, there's no signs of spalling or anything deforming, anything like that. There's the barrel. Everything's good to go. No chips off the feed ramp, nothing. Everything looks to be good to go. Just a little bit of finish wear, and that's fine. Oh, and here's the slide, the interior of the slide of the gun. Again, no issues that I can see. Extractor looks good. Everything looks good. Just cruising right along. I'll have to look. I think there was some people that did some good round count tests with the Taurus. With the G2, I'm not sure how many videos are out there with the G3. That'd be kind of interesting to see a high round count G3 and just see what the interior looks like. But anyway, there it is. Hope you found the video useful if you're looking to buy one of these. As always, leave comments in the comment section below, like, subscribe. You know the whole YouTube spiel. All right, thanks a lot. Stay safe.